Hello. I was just getting started. Just a second. I had forgotten my tools, so I have it here. I'm gonna be using this glue today. So I've prepped this paper over the weekend. It comes from a dictionary. I like to put some here so I can choose as I go. And I use this here to prop the canvas up because I go all the way around. I think I'll have to buy a new paintbrush because this one I forgot to wash it the other day and it's getting messy. I don't like how it works anymore. Hello, welcome to my studio. I'm feeling zen today. How are you guys? It's cold here in Canada, in Quebec. Just regular winter. It's not as cold as yesterday though. So I'm working on a solo exhibit. It's planned in May, so I have plenty of time. Hello Kim, hello Trainwreck, hello Dana. Hello, Papa Joe. Hello, Travis. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my studio. Hello, Heidi, Karen, Ajua. User 33, hello El Ruiz, hello Red Rover, welcome. I will be making 10 canvases like that. This is the 7th one I'm working on. Hello Penelope, Tonyan, Loki, Mary, hello. No. I'm feeling zen today. You can ask questions if you feel like it. I'm making this project as a way to blend two of my art forms. So I'm an author and I'm a visual artist, and I've been doing like this more as a hobby for the past couple of years, and now I'm working on a solo exhibit to add to my curriculum. And I also have a goal in 2026 of getting more people to see my work, being more visible. And that's why I started experimenting with TikTok Live. And I also like having you guys in the studio with me. Hey, hi. Hold on, I need to get something for.
Mama, welcome back.
Hey, I can't hear what you guys are saying because I don't have my headset. I think I'll have to figure this out. So I'm working on an art piece. So I'm just gonna quit this co-hosting thing. I don't even know how do we stop co-hosting. I can't hear you guys. Yes, it was a dictionary. It was a bilingual dictionary that was on its way to the garbage bin, recycling bin. And now I decided to use it for this collage because I'm an author and I wanted to bring words to the canvas. And also I'm going to be writing 10 short stories to go along with this. So each short story is going to have its own abstract work linked to it. I was trying to co-host, but I was having technical problems. I need to plan the setup for that to be able to do that in the future. I have to start working on my stories soon. I feel like I'm blocked right now in my writing. I just feel like I don't know where to start. I've done 10 interviews. So these short stories are based on life stories that people have shared with me. So I do have the concept, the material, but I don't know, I'm nervous about starting. Oh, thanks for the hearts. Thanks, Rin. It helps bring more people to my live, so we get to enjoy this artistic time together. It's time to create. Do you write books? Yes, I do. You can click the link on my profile. I have fantasy. I have personal development. I have kids' books. I write in French, and most of them have been translated to English. So that's the list if you click on my profile. You can also look for my name. This is my real name, my full name. So you can look it up on Amazon. You'll find my books there. For this solo exhibit, I'll also be self-publishing an art book, which will combine the art pieces with the stories. And I'll be using KDP self-publishing because they do print on demand, and now they have colors, and they also have hardback covers. Rin, how nice. Do you recommend any to read first? It truly depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking to escape, I would go with the the one with the witches. But some people hate witches, so I don't really know what you're into. I also have one that is very interesting. It's about like aliens coming to planet Earth. They live in Montreal and they get to discover what it is to be human. So I don't know if you like fiction or nonfiction best. In the nonfiction, the most recent one is Double Your Time. So the idea behind this is how you can combine activities so that you can like free up some other time to do what you really want. So for example, if you are cleaning, you can listen to a podcast at the same time. That means that you do two things at the same time. And another example is that I am working in my studio and at the same time I'm creating content. So this content will also be uploaded to my YouTube channel. So it's a way for me to be both working and doing some kind of marketing for my art and building a community around what I'm doing. Hello, Julian. Absolutely empty. Pats, ciao. Hello, welcome to my studio. I started working on this project in January. And the collage is going really well. But I still have a lot of work after that. Writing the short stories, doing the pouring, taking pictures, putting it out in the book. I use Canva online, the free version. Then I need to print them using KDP on demand. Then I need to plan for the big night where we're going to be showing all this. I have to figure out how I'm going to set it up in the space that I'll be using. So still a lot of work, but this is going great. Sorry if I miss your comments. Sometimes I just don't I can't look up fast enough sometimes. Just because I'm looking down at the canvas I'm working on right now. I am using a bilingual dictionary, and I think it represents me well because I'm an author. I speak both French and English, and I'm proudly Canadian, and French and English are both of our official languages. So these are 16 by 20 inches. Takes about 10 hours to cover the canvas. Oh, sorry. So as I said, I need 10 of them. I'm live from Canada, from my home. I have a small studio set up in my home office. I do need to share the space with my daughter, but she's at school right now. And I've taken a little bit of time off my work, my day job, because I need money and art doesn't pay the bills right now. Maybe one day it will, but not today. So yeah, I do have a day job. I make a couple $100 through my books every year, and I make a couple $100 with my paintings, but I spend way more money than that buying materials. In 2026, I'll be aiming to make more money from my art. So many different things I've been thinking about. Obviously, I'll need to make myself more seen. So I've been really working on my online presence. So I'm starting to build here my TikTok profile. Oh yeah, and reminds me, since I'm talking about this, I need 1,000 followers to unlock some features that I'm looking to have. So if you want to help me out with that, that would be great. Just hit follow on my profile. Oh, thanks for the hearts. Is that Mod Podge glue or watered down white glue like Elmer's glue? Okay, I'm using this. Oh, thank you for the gift, Harmony. Thank you so much. This is a more expensive glue. It's a professional glue that has UV mixed into it. So it's like archival type glue. So that means it will last longer. It will take longer until it goes yellow. So since I'm in my Delulu land working to be more recognized as a professional artist, to me this needs to be like museum quality type of work. That's why I decided to invest in this type of glue. But obviously, if you're just wanting to do it as a hobby, then you can for sure use Mod Podge. Harmony. Oh yes, that stuff is a bit pricey, but honestly, such better quality. Exactly. Oh, thanks, and a rose, Harmony. They're so generous. Thank you. This is helpful because I'm going to buy more material using the money that you guys send me through gifts. Yeah, so I was talking about money. So yeah, trying to be more seen so I can sell more of my paintings. I'm building an online presence so I can sell through affiliate links. Oh, thanks for the hearts. Oh, thanks for the gifts. Yay, so fun. Thank you so much. Yeah, so affiliate links, how it works is that I send people to Amazon on my list. So it's I have two lists, one with all my books and one of the materials that I'm using. And if you click through the link, it will give me like a small commission, but it's not more expensive for you. It only works for Canadian consumers. So you're welcome to click on the list anyway if you're from some other country, but it just won't give me any money if you purchase something. Yay, thanks for the little hearts. Thank you. My motto this year is visibility creates opportunity. So that's why you being here is so important to me. And it's motivating to be working and see that people are interested in what I'm making. What else? So books, trying to, at the same time while I do the live, I talk about my books. What else? Okay, I'm also hoping that this specific solo exhibit will be picked to be shown here locally, where it's like a professional, it's not a museum, it's like a professional art center, and they actually pay you to kind of rent the pieces, and then during the show you can obviously sell the pieces. Those will be sold for 500 Canadian dollars. So they'll either find a home during the first like solo show, or I'll try to sell them during other shows at other time. What else can I do to make money? Oh, I set up my YouTube channel too. I was hoping to show ads, but I don't have enough subscriber to do that. So I asked Gemini to help me figure out like how do people make money on live. We don't have the creators fund here in Canada. We might get it later, but who knows what TikTok is going to do. So creator fund is not happening here for now. Maybe I'll do collaborations, but I'm not really sure. Like it has to be really a product that I'm using, because I don't really see what would be interesting for me to collaborate on. Like I'm not going to sell toothpaste or something like that. And mostly the product I'm using right now is the glue. So unless they want to provide me with free glue, anyway, I talk about their products all the time. So they don't really need me to, they don't need me to pay me to promote their glue, since I'm already kind of talking about it. I really apologize if I missed your comments. I'm trying my best to look up every so often, but sometimes I get carried away with what I'm doing. So I am not trying to ignore you. I'm just oblivious sometimes. And I do enjoy interacting with you guys, so. Oh, 110 people. Awesome. Thanks for being here. I'm impressed. Do you find this relaxing? I do. Just one little piece at a time. It takes around 10 hours to cover the whole thing. Thanks for the likes. I'd like to reach even more people. And that's how TikTok knows that this is the place to be. And they push my life to more people. This is the 7th canvas I'm covering. It's 16 by 20. And once I'm done covering them, I'm gonna need to write the short stories. And based on the short stories, I'll be doing a pour painting right in the middle. And I'll show you what these can look like. These are just practice ones that I made on a simple sheet of paper. And the point is to make a link between the story. So I have it through the words on the canvas, but the link is going to be also about the emotion, because I'm going to be picking colors that are linked to each emotion of the story. So let's say I write a story about anger. I'll use reds and black. So those are the colors that here in this culture that I'm in Quebec, are associated with anger. I know this can vary from culture to culture, but I'll be using my culture for this project because it's about me. And also, the pouring will represent the emotion through the movement of the paint. So going back to anger as an example, will be more straight lines, like shaking it so it looks angry. Whereas a more positive feeling will be more organic, slow movements. That's what is the goal in my head. But, you know, when you're creating, it just never seemed to end up exactly the way you thought it would. And that's part of what I want to learn through my lifetime, because I'm so big on social norms and doing whatever is expected of me. And I want to free myself from that. So not being in control of what I'm creating is, how can I say? It's a way for me to let go and get used to this. Thank you so much for those who are liking this live. I hope I didn't miss any comment. I'm sorry if I did. Oh, yay! Another gift today. That's awesome. Thank you, Kylie. You're back. I remember you. It's not the first time you send me some gifts, so thank you so much for your generosity. And thanks for being here. I try to be live every day, but as I said, I'm looking for more freedom. So I'm not committing publicly to do that. Make sure you follow my profile. I'm aiming for... Oh, Penelope, c'est satisfaisant à regarder. Thank you. Stay with me. I'm still going to be working for at least half an hour. I'm not sure. I'm not committing, so that's what that's a kind of the freedom I'm looking for this year. Well, I do have a full-time job, but I got some time off right now, and trying to find a little joy in this journey. Just going through maybe a life crisis, if I could say. 40s. I need to try different things. Hello everyone. Sorry if I didn't say hi. I'm not able to look at everything on the screen since I'm looking down on what I'm creating. And since I'm Canadian, sorry, I apologize. And I'm very grateful for everyone who just showed up with me in my studio today. Harmony, hang in there. I have found my 40s to be absolutely freeing. Yes! That's what I want. Maybe your kids are older than mine. Maybe you had them younger. I feel like when people get older and the kids are getting more autonomous, then that's when mothers tend to feel freer. 16 and 11. Yeah, they're not that much older. Mine are 8 and 11. The 11-year-old is so good. Like she does everything. So like she's just a happy girl and very responsible, but the younger one, the youngest, is very feisty, I think. Yes. So we need to explain everything. Why do I need to bathe today? Same reason you have to bathe, like yesterday and the day before that. So it's more time consuming. You have to explain everything. He's just very curious and rebellious. I feel he's more like me. My daughter, she's a big people pleaser, so she'll have to work on that just like I did. The second child has the freedom to be feisty, I can't say that word, sorry. Yeah, exactly. Why is it always the second, Harmony? I've seen trends on TikTok where people complain about their second born just being the crazier one. My son is me too. It's so frustrating. Yeah. Because I can see everything, every challenge he's gonna have. He's reserved, just like I am. He is very smart, so school is boring to him, just like it was for me. Because in school, like, you have to follow like the program, but it just felt like people were repeating the same material for like 5 years, so it gets boring. And my daughter, she's really smart too. It's very easy for her in school, but she's social. So even like she doesn't have time to get bored because she just has to participate in so many activities. And she has so many friends. That's how it's just easier for her because she's not focused so much on like the boring material because she knows it. She's focused on her friends and school drama and stuff like that. Harmony, it's like arguing with myself. Your son sounds just like mine. He questions everything. Yeah. It's like they need to know why they're doing things, and it makes sense because it's not like, oh, I know better, I'm your parent. Obviously we do, but if they know the reason why they need to, let's say, bathe, then they're more likely to do it in the future when we're not around. Thank you for people liking this live. I've seen a couple of hearts. That's very useful to me because it can help bring more people to the live. And I'm hoping to gain more visibility for this year. And as my kids grow older, I get more time to start working on bigger projects. And not feel guilty about it. Because sometimes even if you have the time, you feel like, oh, well, I should be playing with my kids, or I should be cleaning, or I should be doing that and this and that. So many shoulds. Harmony, well, I gotta run. See you later, Harmony. I hope you're able to tune back in next time. Making bread. Yummy. From Alberta. I'm from Quebec. I'm very excited to have Canadians here. And I'm also excited when I get international people because, I don't know, it's exciting to reach outside the frontiers here and to interact with people that I would not have met otherwise. Excited for carnival. I never go to the carnival. It's weird how we don't appreciate what we have close to home, and we go to other countries to visit what they have and what they don't even visit. Like going to Paris, climbing up the Eiffel Tower, and most of them like don't even look at it. I went when I was younger, but when you're older, you have to prep everything for the kids, so it's not as much fun. Fine. The worst thing, my nightmare is parking. I'm a small town girl, and parking is a challenge. I'm always worried. Like, I don't want to pay $20 for parking, and I don't want to walk 2 kilometers to get there. I'm used to park like right next to the entrance. We have a very nice walking path here in the downtown, and people make sure to park the closest as possible to the path because they wouldn't want to walk to the walking path, right? But better than me, I don't even walk, so. Especially in this type of cold. I hate the cold. I don't like the winter. When I'm old, I want to travel during the winter. So let's say I'd rent in Portugal 1 year, I'd rent in Costa Rica the next. That's my dream life. Thanks for being here. I'm so sorry if I miss your comment because I'm bad at looking at both the screen and my canvas. So I'm not ignoring anyone. You might try to type it again. So I have 10 canvases to finish. This is the seventh one. Let me show you one that's completed. I have this here. I completed last week. Takes about 10 hours to complete one. I had someone from South Africa yesterday during my live. How exciting! I've never been to South Africa. Countries I've been to Thailand. I actually lived in Mexico and in the US, in Utah. I visited Thailand, France, Italy, Portugal, Switzerland, Greece, Costa Rica, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Belgium, Luxembourg. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. I speak French first, English, Spanish, and I've been trying to learn German. I can read many things in German, but I can't speak it. So I need more practice. I would need to stay in a country where they speak German for a little bit. But I know they would probably answer back in English because they can tell. When I went to Switzerland, I was just starting out learning German, and they would switch to English. I'm like, no, we're speaking German here. The 3 words I can say, you're gonna hear them. It was funny when we went to Paris because my dad only speaks French, but we speak French in a different accent than what they use in Paris, and they would answer to him in English. He's like, I don't speak English, you guys. So he would just turn to me and be like, what'd they say? Okay, where should I move? Okay, I'm gonna move over here. Okay, how many are we right now? 169. It was almost 6-7. 6-7. So while you're here, if you could do me a favor and follow my profile. I don't even have 400 people on my profile. And so TikTok is blocking some features that I need. So if you could just press that, it would be very helpful to me. Thanks for being with me in my studio. I still have a lot of work to do. I haven't seen other comments, but make sure if I missed it, you can put it back up. I'm willing to interact if you have questions. My first solo show is going to be in May here in my hometown. We live close to Quebec City, and we are also close to the US lines from Maine. We're close to Maine. We have many industries that do business in the US because we are so close. So it's easy to have access to the New England market. I think I need a new paintbrush because I don't like how it's getting foamy there. It's annoying. I don't like it. I forgot to clean it one day, and when I did some damage control with a needle trying to separate the little strands, but I don't like the results. But I've been spending a little bit much on this project. I'm not a big spender in general. You can call me cheap or thrifty, or environmentally conscious. It's a little bit of all these answers. Black cat, I love this. What kind of glue? Let me show you. And I need more glue, so I'm just gonna pour a little bit more. This glue, a more expensive professional glue, but you can use Mod Podge if you want to just do it for fun. But this is archival glue with UV protection. So it's like a very professional glue. The best glue there is. Oh, but seriously, they have different finishes too. There is like a more matte one. I like the glossy one. I think it's medium glossy, this one. Yeah, medium. There's a link in my profile if you want to check it out, like all my supplies. And if you buy through the link, it gives me a small amount. It's an affiliate link. So it can help me finance buying a new paintbrush. Hello, J. Michelle, Elia, Shiny Treaty. Hello, welcome. I'm feeling very scared to start working on the short stories that are gonna go along with this. I feel a lot of pressure in my mind, just made up pressure from my stupid ego. And I feel blocked. It's my first solo exhibit and I want to create a book out of this material. It's going to be an art book. I'm going to use print on demand through Amazon to do it. It's going to present both the artworks and the story and a little bit more about what I'm working on as a career, as an artist, like my value and stuff like that. In a couple of years, I'd like to be invited to show internationally. I know that I'm a little bit delulu, but I think you have to be. Because otherwise, if you lose hope as an artist, it's hard to keep going and keep investing your time and money and sanity. So you have to believe a little bit that it could work out. At least for me. What are the torn pieces from? A book, from a dictionary. We were cleaning out in my office and we don't use this dictionary anymore. It was going to the recycling bin. And I knew it was the best fit possible for my artwork because I want to create a link between visual arts and my author career. Plus, it's a bilingual dictionary, English and French. So it shows my pride as a Canadian to have both like our national official languages. And also I speak both English and French. So many reasons why it just made sense. So it happened that way, but it makes a lot of sense. Trying to get a little bit lost in this process and not be too much into performance. I'm a big productivity freak. I'm obsessive about productivity. And to the point where it's not healthy. So it's kind of therapeutic for me to take time. Hello, Mr. R, Carol, Paula, Linda, welcome. It takes about 10 hours to cover this canvas, which is 16 by 20 inches. My first solo exhibit is gonna be in May. So that's a big step for me. I'm in charge of everything. I want to write a speech. I want to also be doing a live from the show. Probably my daughter will be in charge of holding the camera. So if you want to be there for for that special night, make sure you follow my profile. Hello, John. Hello, Stolioni. Hello, Sydney Miyashino. Can't see, it's too small. Can Miss Felony, Sean, hello. Fatima, hello. Dragon, hello. On top of this, I'll be doing a pour painting. If you want to see what it looks like. I don't like them as they are. I only like the last one I'm going to show you. So this one is okay, I guess. This part I like. This one is my favorite. I like the cells here. I like the colors. So those were just practice shots that I was making just to work on my concept. So I didn't think too long about the colors. I was just using whatever I have left here. But I'll be buying a new set of paints for the official pouring, and I'll also be recording live. I don't know when I'm going to be doing that though, because I need to write the short stories first. I don't want to stop. So many people are watching. I'm glad to have you here. I don't discriminate for the words. So if I see a word I don't like, or like, let's say I see poop, I'm not going to remove the word from the pool. Everything goes in. It's a word, it goes in. Even the not so nice words, the insults or whatever, I don't just use all of them. Most of them you can't even tell what they are because they are just cut off. I'm more interested in the way the paper looks. So I'm gonna try to always pick the side that has the most ink on it. Can't really see, but so this side has just a little space here, and then I'm gonna make sure to place it so that this space is outside. So when I have another piece, I'll just lay over that white space. That's the way I make sure I don't have a lot of white space, because I feel it looks like I missed a spot. And being a perfectionist, this cannot be allowed to happen. Even though I'm saying I'm trying to let go and blah, 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 feel free, I am still working on this, on improving. Let me know if you have questions or comments. Still keeping an eye on the top part on my phone. If I missed it, you can put it back, because sometimes it just goes quickly and I miss it. So I would love for you guys to double tap on the screen and leave me some likes. If you want to support me, it's free and it can help me get more people to join us. I'm located in Canada, in the province of Quebec. Thanks for liking. What is the finished product gonna look like or be? Let me show you a mock-up that I have. Oh, this is a smaller piece. So this is what I'm aiming for. So we'll have a pouring in the middle of the canvas. I'm also buying frames, black frames. I have some AI generated mock-ups on my profile if you want to go look at them. I'm running out of battery, so we'll have to say goodbye for today. I'll probably be live tomorrow. Make sure you follow my profile so that you get a notification when I'm back live. I still have maybe 5 minutes left on my phone. My screen has turned dark, so I'm not really able to see what's going on. So I'm sorry, you won't be able to ask me questions at this point. But you are welcome to come back tomorrow. I'll probably be here. I hope this gave you inspiration to work on your own art projects, no matter what it is. I know that there are a lot of crafts that I want to try, but I'm trying to focus on one at a time, and I'm trying to build this career, so I have to spend most of my time in my studio. maybe my next series I would like to incorporate natural elements or threads, sewing like fabric, or I just really like artists that are doing that, or glue stones or rhinestones or pearls, beading. That looks like fun.